That is what the doctors told my husband 20 years ago today, on September 29, 2004. 20 years ago today, they found a fist-sized cancerous brain tumor in this lovely human's brain when he was just 26 years old. They gave him 3 to 6 months to live. They said, go enjoy your life and drop out of school and just live. And he just has kept living.
Oh, man.
He knew in that moment. What did you know in that moment?
I was going to live forever.
Forever?
I was going to live for 20 years. Well, not even 20 years. Forever.
He had a lot more life to live. And that 3 to 6 months was not his story. And hello, he's living proof. How do you feel? How did you feel in that moment?
Oh, I felt like it was a mistake.
It was. He just kept, they said, go live your life.
Yeah.
And you kept living. And it's been, a wild journey of the last 20 years. It hasn't been smooth sailing. Because shortly after that prognosis, Kyle was able to have what was at the time, experimental awake craniotomy, and they were able to remove 99.9% of the tumor. After the first surgery, they were only able to remove, 20%?
I don't know.
Some small marginal amount. And then he proceeded to go through chemo and radiation, and the tumor remained gone until 2016.
Yeah.
And that was the first time it recurred.
Man.
And again, surgery, radiation, and at this point, Kyle really stopped asking for any prognosis. Very clear that, he did not want to hear that, because he knew in his body that he was going to heal, and that whatever they said was not his story.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
That really got you.
Yeah. It's 20 years.
And since the very beginning, he's been only optimistic and hopeful and certain that he was going to keep living. Kyle's tumor thankfully stayed at bay after that 2016 recurrence, but only for a short time before it returned in 2021. Just 1 year into our relationship, Tommy made his return.
Yeah.
And for the last...
Tommy 3.0.
Yeah, for the last 3.5 years, it's been an up and down journey of uncertainty, and having the tumor stay stable for quite a while, and then it growing, and then it staying stable, and then growing more. And it's been challenging, and there's been moments in time where doctors have made comments of your life is not going to be that much longer, and yet here we are. And it led us to this moment, being just over 2 weeks out from Kyle having his 4th brain surgery, where they were able to get yet another fist-sized tumor out of the left frontal lobe and get clear margins.
Yeah, not before then. I was saying 20 years.
Do you want me to tell us?
Yes.
And the real kicker is that maybe over a year ago, Kyle started talking to his tumor. He'd sit in meditation and he would talk to his tumor. And one day he's sitting in meditation and his tumor said, just 20 years and I'll be gone. Nothing else. And we have a meditation room in our downstairs, and Kyle comes upstairs and he told me this. And we both looked at each other and it felt so certain and clear, but we both also knew how the heck is this possible? Because at that point we were told by all of his team here in Colorado that his tumor was inoperable. And the tumor wasn't shrinking, and so we just held it in our heart that might come to be. kind of forgot about it, but always held it in the back, at least in my brain. And Kyle's tumor was taken out just 17 days before this 20th ALVE anniversary. And it is very much an ALVE anniversary, a celebration of defying odds, of proving people wrong and showing how strong your will to live really matters and how strong your spirit really matters in the face of cancer, any health ailment. You can't quantify that. You can't study that. It is just so important as to why you're sitting here 20 years later after being given 3 to 6 months to live. This is why your tumor is out of your head.
Yes.
And you are free of Tommy, the tumor.
3.0.
3.0. Just 17 days.
And you helped me get through that.
Kyle, you inspire me every day. There have been so many moments. There have been so many moments on this journey since I've entered it where I've been faced with this question of, why do you stay? Why not just leave? Like, this is so hard. But I truly believe that you came into my life to show me how to be the greatest version of me, to show me what hope really looks like, what embodying optimism can be, and how to be a brighter light for people in this world. And I think I came in your life to help create your dreams into reality by advocating for you when you weren't able to. And it's the greatest gift to be able to see you in this moment celebrating 20 years and get to celebrate it with you.
And you did all this. My medicine, I don't even know what it take. You got me, when my doctors said no, you found the greatest piece of yes. You found the doctor that said yes.
When no one else would.
When no one else would.
And not only yes, but I'm going to do it better than anyone predicted was possible.
The whole thing out. The whole thing out. My gosh.
And here we are.
20 years later.
20 years today. 20 years of you being truly a walking miracle and giving so many people hope. And I just am amazed by you and so lucky that I get to walk through life with you, especially without Tommy.
Man. I have stitches in my head on the day that I celebrating 20 years. And here's to 99 more.
No, I hope so. But okay, so you're at 46, 50, 54 more years, right?
Here's to 54 more years.
So you're 99.
Yeah. God.
And I'll be young and beautiful. We are walking into the next 50 with so much hope, because this journey has only showed us that when you trust your knowing and you hold that as your beacon of light, it will only bring you the most hope-filled, optimistic moments. And so we're letting that light carry us through the next 50.
54.
54. Knowing that we'll make it to that moment. We might be arguing, but I wouldn't want to argue with anyone else. I wouldn't want to laugh with anyone else. I wouldn't want to cry with anyone else. I wouldn't want to celebrate these milestones and all of the other milestones we'll experience with anyone else. So, to your 20th alive anniversary, babe. Being Tommy free, just as you knew you would be. I love you. I love you.
Oh, man.
You're truly the most magical person. Even when you're annoying. Here's to 54 more. I love you.
I love you.